How's it going, everybody? My name is Ryan Brennan, and digital keywords, information, vocabulary, the body of words used in a particular language, the vocabulary of information, society, and culture. I did the reading as well, and I wanted to provide some of the thoughts that came to my mind when I went through the process of doing the reading. Down below, you'll also see videos about my own personal thoughts regarding information, what it is, how it works, and why I think it's important, and then kind of video work, and then kind of writing, and maybe providing visuals and stuff like that. So hopefully, as the discussion leader, I can get involved. Information as a digital keyword makes the argument of the authors did not exist until the 1900s or 21st century, and people, namely, systematically reflected on the term, or people rarely systematically reflected on the term. The roots of the word date back to medieval European times, Middle English, Latin, back in the 1400s. According to the authors, one of the functions, if not the function, was that it was organized symbols, and it made possible the knowledge of things. During the 1400s, information being transmitted was more about inspiration. They define inspiration, or the author defines inspiration, as imparting of intellectual qualities. Throughout the ages, people and information emanated from God, or emanates from God, and has deep spiritual implications. I've always felt that way. God provides information, mankind then implements that into their lives and yields great blessings because of the information provided by God. The authors argue a good example of transmitted information is the telegraph. I did a little bit of back research for it, in the Morse code. Apparently it was created in the 1830s or so, the telegraph. The author makes the argument that the telegraph created three informational entities, including instrumentation, graphical standardization, and economization. I don't even think I'm pronouncing that right. Instrumentation, I kind of looked it up on the internet to kind of try to define it. The configuring of materials, metals, wood, things of that nature to achieve a particular function. For example, the telegraph communicates a message that is systematic and quantifiable, no less. The telegraph also created the informational entity graphical standardization. I kind of would define that as a process of taking a graph, implementing it into a system, and achieving a desired result. Oftentimes compatibility, repeatability. A key word here would be efficiency. The third and final term, informational entity, is economization. I still don't know how to pronounce it. The practice or act of using resources to create the best effect or produce the best results. Some engineers, like the one who invented the telegraph, like to use the word intelligence or intel to describe the word information. The telegraph, according to the authors, or the author, the techniques endured, but the actual machine did not. Why? Telegraphic methods became more efficient. One of the interesting insights that was provided in the reading was World War II ignited great interest in communication as a field or discipline or study, or as Professor Gavin Feller likes to call it, a field of study and practice. It also played a key role in defining the word information as well. World War II ignited excitement and communication. Those were some of my thoughts. I want to keep this video short. It's easier to upload to the YouTube website. But spirituality, information, techniques, economization, World War II, igniting great excitement, the roots of the word going all the way back to medieval times, things of that nature. The reading was advanced. I really tried to get something from it, and hopefully you got something from it as well. Hopefully this works this time, the audio works, and keep posting, keep discussing questions, comments, concerns, the whole 9 yards. Thank you, and we'll see you on the discussion board.